Well, y'all, America has a problem. And the problem's name is white anxiety. White anxiety is how the fear of white people is the baseline for how we talk to the media, how police react to it, how protests are handled. This week in digital media literacy, we were told to watch the documentary Ferguson, a report from occupied territory. Excuse me for looking off, it's on my TV right here. I literally just finished watching it, and I need to hit you all with a couple of my reactions. So the documentary covered the protests. I'm not gonna call them riots. The documentary covered the protests following the police shooting of Michael Brown that happened back in 2014. He was shot in the street. His body was left in the street for 4 hours in his neighborhood. Many community members saw his body lying there. People came out and began to get upset, and rightfully so. The police's reaction to these people's, general upsetness was brute force, as it tends to be. They're scared of us. It's white anxiety. Obviously, not obviously, but obviously, the officer that shot Mike Brown was not indicted. Who wouldn't be upset? I'm trying to figure out, why is it so surprising to the police that we get upset? It's not even surprising. They know we're gonna get upset because they prepare themselves. They call the National Guard. They get all their riot gear together. They know what they're finna do because they know that they're finna piss us off. They prepare for the anger that they know that they're ensuing, and it's just like, save your money and not ensue the anger. I don't know. It's just disappointing and disheartening to hear about all this that was going on in Ferguson, because I was too young at the time to even really, I remember Mike Brown being shot. I was probably 13. Just to see things like this are still happening today in 2023, like shootings in Memphis that just happened, police system that your police officer you supported, you're uplifting this system of white supremacy. In the documentary, they showed the difference and contrast between the protests of the people of Ferguson that were upset about Mike Brown's shooting, and also another protest of white people protesting for their right to the Second Amendment, and just the difference in how police react to white protesters as to black protesters. I feel like the police automatically feel like we're a riot. It's not a riot. It's peaceful, no weapons, walking through the streets, just making noise. Our noise is what threatens them the most. I've always been told growing up to use my voice and speak out against what I think is wrong and what's bad and what's obviously just not right. And there's a lot of things going on in this country that are just obviously not right. I also see a lot of complacency within my own generation. We don't have a specific civil rights movement that is igniting us to make a change, and a lot of people feel like there is no change to be made. A lot of us are in positions where we have the opportunity to excel. More people are excelling out of their communities. But I really think what's most important is that we don't continue to excel out of our communities. We continue to excel with our communities. As college educated people, you're supposed to go back and donate not just money, but your time, your knowledge, and all the resources that you have to uplift those that were left behind. There's no reason other people should be left behind if you were able to get out. I wish that the people that were in charge and upheld these racist values were actually charged with something, actually received punishments for their actions, because y'all knew it was wrong. I wish I could talk to police officers and National Guard members that were working during these riots. Did you not think it was wrong? Did you not think walking in with your AK-47 and your tear gas on your hip and your nightstick in your hand, did you never think what am I really doing right now? What am I really trying to stop these people from doing? I'm trying to stop them from using their voice. Is that not their constitutional right? Like, why is it not illegal for police to stop protest in the way that they do? Like, our protests not our constitutional right? I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for us to stand up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully there will be more to come. I'm really enjoying digital media literacy and I'm looking forward to our next vlog assignment. All my Black people, take a breath. Take a minute to woosah and realize that you are not what the media portrays you to be. You are not equivalent to our dead bodies that they leave laying in the street. Videos that you see of them beating our bodies, that's not the treatment you deserve. That's not the treatment that should be normalized towards you. Yeah, we gotta do something about it. We're gonna do something about it. I believe in this. Thank you all for watching, and until the next one.